Um, all right, so let's switch up the pace a little bit. And I mean, I don't want to be too dark, you know what I mean? Because we
Yeah.
don't necessarily promote negativity or anything like that
Mhm.
on this channel, this platform.
Yeah.
But with the recent passing of Lil Keed of Young Thug's label YSL, how did that affect you when you heard the news, being as though y'all had a popping song together, My Spot? And what was he like as an artist? If you don't mind
As
sharing.
an artist, I don't. I can only really speak on like what Kron has shown me by doing a record with me. I don't really know him like that, but in a little bit of time, well, me, if I'm gonna do a song with you, I'm gonna do my research.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no political like stagnation or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
For
I'm
sure.
gonna want to know like what's up, what are you about? Because like, no funny. I want to like be able to say that this is a good business proposition. Even though sometimes I go out on a limb and realize do a song with somebody who has no following, but it's just all about how I feel at the time. It's all about what I feel like this person could bring to the table.
All about that energy, that
Yeah,
vibe, that
all about the
connection.
energy
At
and
the
vibe.
time, like you said, that timing is important.
Definitely, but I don't know if my manager knew his manager. His manager named Big Eight. My manager at the time was Courtney Best, and Courtney basically he told me he called and got that whole situation together, but it probably was he had to go through more people than just calling him. I don't think
Hmm.
he just called him and was like, "Yeah, bro, my artist want to do a song with you," even though that's how sometimes how it goes. But I didn't feel like it was one of those things. I think how it usually goes is I'm gonna call and but see this is crazy. Me saying I think I should be able to know this. If you're an artist and you're signed and you're not paying attention to the budget
Hmm.
and what somebody's spending on something, you're doing yourself a disservice because at the end of the day, if I was an ignorant artist, I would have said my manager got me a little key fee. But if I looked at everything in its entirety, I would have said my manager no little keys manager, but his manager ain't gonna let him do a song without some money coming from my label. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to and things like that.
Hmm.
Just that type of thinking, just me thinking one way and then going through and experiencing how the industry working and shit, and then seeing it the other way actually helps me to understand like basically nothing in this world is free. But me being such a oh I'm gonna fuck with a person because I fuck with their music type of
Hmm.
shit, it's a very thin line between that shit when you're talking about just fucking with an artist that you fuck with their music and shit like that, and you want to do a song with them through that, or if you know what I'm saying, they talking money, and you know what I'm saying, if you ain't talking money, then they ain't trying to talk.
At all.
That's different. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? As far as Key, I feel like Key brought genuine energy to the. He brought genuine energy to the table. He seemed like he was a conscious person. He one of his bars went, "I'm not the fucking goat. I'm the owner of the fucking goat." To me, that sounded like I'm not the fucking flesh. I'm the owner of the fucking flesh. He's basically saying like he's a spirit and he's conscious of that. He has knowledge of self. To me,
That's
he
deep.
didn't really need to say too much to me in the interview, but he did. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? We had a whole conversation. But point is, you never know, and you can't never judge what somebody knows and where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody may have listened to his lyrics and all they may have gotten from it is that he sounds like Young Thug a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. What people, you might have the same thing to bring to the table. Because I truly believe our ability to have a gift, we get that from our mother. You know what I'm saying? We get our father's words and our father's message and things like that. And our sustainability. Oh, our mother sustains us and gives us the sustainability to live on earth. You know what I'm saying?
That nurturing aspect.
Yeah,
You
I
talking
feel
about
like
that
I'm
shit?
jumping all over the place, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to say, I'm trying to bring it all back together. At the end of the day, him and his talents probably did come from his mother, but that's not who he is. You know what I'm saying? It's what his characteristics brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if he knew or what, but at the music video shoot, bro, everything was very weird. I don't know if he's just used to this shit, how industry people act or not. I was not used to that shit, bro. No funny, like it's like,
Keep it real, yo.
bruh, I don't want to talk about people and shit like that. But one of the niggas at the video, well, first of all, this shit is very weird. It was a nigga following me off camera, trying to, because a girl had to sit on my lap and shit, right? And this is what I mean by the industry just do certain shit to try to manipulate the artist, or to try to, like, you know what I'm saying? They want it all, literally. The girl sat on my lap. When my scene was over, I got her. I seen my baby mother walk to the back of the jump. There was a nigga following me with a camera on the. He didn't even go out the door that we went. He came from the back side of the building and was like this, bro. Like, real live, trying to listen to our conversation. That's why I don't trust the industry and shit. Because, man, respect, man, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna let them handle their business. I'm gonna get back to doing the B-roll and all that shit when they step back in here. That to me was just very weird. And then, you know, bruh, it's a whole facility of niggas, bruh, designed to control one person. I'm trying to tell you. But when you got God on your side, it don't matter, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was very conscious of what was going on. Like, when little shit would happen, I'm big on symbology. Just like I'm big on how shit aligns with what it's really saying, what it means, and shit like that. Sometimes it's just the action is saying something, but there are no words being spoken. It was a bloody fucking black man in the trunk of the damn, you know what I'm saying, of the damn video. And it's like, yeah, I know it's like it's a treatment and shit like that, but the script to me sound like, you know what I'm saying, no homophobia. It sound like a motherfucking gay ass nigga wrote that script. And me and Key looked at the papers, bro. It was like, I ain't saying that shit. He like, I ain't saying that shit neither. Like, you know what I'm saying? No funny. So you got shit like that. And then, like, bro, like, I'm trying to tell you, like, that's why I don't trust, like, industry motherfuckers, or I go certain places, I don't trust people that's too deep into that shit, bro, because I can read the energy off of you, like, what you do in your free time type shit, like, just by listening to, why would you even allow the situation to unfold like that? Why would you even type that up and set that in front of a nigga like me and think I'm going to say some shit like that? So, you know what I'm saying, when it came down to that shit, I felt like, you know, real recognized real. I feel like Key knew he was in the presence of danger for sure with that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? This is the life that people sign up for unknowingly. You know what I'm saying? When they become artists. Me, that was my last video with Atlantic Records. I ain't even want to do the song no more. And then let alone the nigga that wrote the hook didn't even want to sing the hook. He was in the video and didn't want to sing the hook. He blurred his mouth. His name Ian Rich on the song, but he's a producer called Young Power. So he didn't want to sing the lyrics to his own song, and it made me not want to sing the lyrics to the own song. So the song goes, let's go back to my spot. We just hit the ice hot. I'm in like an ice watch. Ice cold, but my ice hot. Let's go back to my spot. I might eat the kitty, but I might not. Why would I say I might? It's a play on words. It sounds like I might eat the kitty, but I might not. But I'm eating the kitty. Close. You know what I'm saying? As long as it don't got no problems and shit like that. But that's just me personally. I'm just thinking to myself, like, it's always borderline fruity shit in the industry and shit. And I don't like that shit.